It's the truth. Ooh, that nigga looking good. I gotta admit, I'm looking real good. I see that liveliness in my fucking face, and I just gotta be real. I look good for myself. But yo, this is just, the great mother that he's had be having me on this motherfucker spontaneous, I guess you could say. But I know what YouTube did. YouTube got on my shit, and I think they was fucking with my shit last time. Phil got some gains on them. But yeah, I don't know what the fuck was going on, but you already know what time it is, nigga. You see the title of the video. For the ones that don't doom scroll, you see the title of the video. Don't just give up on love just yet, For the true divine primordial beings, yo. You had energy vampires. You had motherfuckers you really couldn't trust. You had false flames in your life. You've been through the ringer, right? Don't give up. That was just a test to make sure you work on certain things before your true love comes in, because that's just kind of how it works. You have things to overcome, and it seems like, hey, you got a little too much just for some love, but it's preparing you. It's preparing you. It just helps you level up. Tell you the truth, going through trial and error just really helps you level up. I wouldn't look at it like, oh my God, I picked the wrong things or this, that, and the third. Sometimes that stuff is just there for you to learn more about yourself and learn about things that you keep putting away. Helps you learn about things that you keep putting away, like the love for yourself, self-care, managing yourself, focusing on yourself. So people will come in just for you to do that. It's not really for you to like close off and be bitter. It's honestly for you to look at yourself and be like, you know what? I got to focus on myself and not really focus on individuals outside of myself. And the individual always come. When you don't focus on that individual, they always pull their head around the corner. It's the truth, fam. Hey, thank you for the like. It's the truth. I always see it. Like, that's why I always say, just like, what I always incorporate, just focus on yourself and enjoy your company. And then there's going to be an individual that wants to share that company with you, whether you're a male or female. It's just how it is. But the key is to like enjoy yourself unapologetically. Enjoy who you are. And then another individual will enjoy it with you. Then you would just, you guys will share your divine loving wealth together. It's not something that you need. If you ever go in a relationship like you need somebody, it'll never last. It'll never last. But when you go in a relationship like, yeah, I want to share this love because I got a lot of love to give, it lasts forever. It lasts forever. If it's supposed to, let's keep it a stack. If that person's supposed to be there, y'all matching, ain't nothing gonna happen to y'all. But it's when you go in there thinking like, I need this motherfucker. Like, you don't need nobody. You need yourself. You just want to share the love. That's it. If you feel like you need somebody, you need yourself a little bit better. If you love yourself, you don't need to look outside of yourself. You will be like, you know what? I got a lot of love in store for myself. And, you just kind of like back away. Confirmation from my spirit animal. Don't get in my motherfucking phone. There ain't nothing in there, bro. Oh, he going there anyway. Interesting. But yeah, it's literally like, once you focus on yourself and just keep doing you and enjoy yourself, your love will always, and then you do the work. Don't just be going out here not fixing them wounds. I told y'all about that. I told y'all about the wounds, man. The wounds ain't no joke. You will sabotage the love of your life to where you fucked up. You're like, God damn, why did I do that? That's why I just say, just keep healing yourself, and then keep focusing on yourself. You ain't missing out. You ain't missing out. You ain't missing out, yo. Just keep focusing on yourself, and then the time will come. But I wouldn't be bitter because of your past experiences with individuals. I wouldn't be bitter. You know what I mean? I would not be bitter because that's what they want. They want you to be bitter to where, you standoffish or you don't accept what's really for you. And then they revert back to the stuff you're used to. That's just the name of the game out here. People that do you wrong expect you to keep being done wrong. I'm like, that's a mental illness. People think like that, they got a mental illness. They're not going to say there's something wrong with them, but you got something wrong with you. If you think you want somebody to just take your shit all the time, I'm like, you know what? I'm going to step away from your crazy ass because you're crazy. You're crazy. You're not thinking right. if you're making it hard for somebody that's there to support you, bro, that person is not for you. Let's keep it in a stack. That person's fucking delusional. And that person wants attention. They don't know how to love something that's in front of them. They're all chaotic. Don't focus on that past energy. That past energy is in the past. What's in front of you is something that you can't even put in words. What's in front of you, you can't even measure. You know what I mean? The love of your life is right around the corner. And don't be that individual that has this patriarchal perception of polygamy. I know that's a part of the ego. A lot of people don't know what polygamy is from an upright standpoint. So if you're one of them individuals like, no, bro, I need multiple. I'm like, bro, you got that ego, and you're not looking at the bigger picture when it comes to that in a spiritual sense. So if you don't get the spiritual terms of that, you need to step away. If you're feeding your ego, you're not doing it right. It's not even your ego isn't a part of that even coming into play. So just focus on what you can handle. You know what I mean? I'm just throwing it out there for the males or even the women out there that think they can just have a whole bunch of motherfuckers on their finger. Like, you don't even know the spiritual terms for that. So you better back up because everything's spiritual. If you're doing things out of a materialistic, egotistic format, it won't last. Confirmation. You heard that whore nigga. I know what I'm talking about. You got to tame your ego and be realistic. Be like, you know what? I think I got to focus on this one bitch or this one nigga. And yes, I talk like this. I got lingo on me. I am an old school nigga. Like you know what I'm saying? We got lingo. So that's how we talk. You feel me? But you will be like, you know what? You're right. Because like when you're young, dumb, and full of cum, you trying to fuck everything. But at the end of the day, even as a young nigga myself, I'm like, wait a minute, that's chaotic. A lot of these bitches ain't shit. I mean, don't get me wrong. There's some individuals that's on the right, that's upright, but a lot of these individuals ain't shit for me to want to intermingle with all of them. Like if the great mother say, "Hey, this is how it's supposed to go," or you understand the spiritual science behind certain things and it's resonating with you to fully, all right, do what you do. But a lot of people be on their ego and they be trying to like feed their ego, and their ego is not the right thing to feed. Just feed your soul. Your soul is seeking for a companion that resonates with yourself, and it's a matching energy. Just go towards that, and then it's your type. Because the nigga's supposed to have a type. You ain't supposed to go out with a bowl if you like a fork. If you know what I'm saying. Nah, let me say this. If you like squirt, you don't go towards Pepsi. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta have a type, or you would just be fucking anything and everything. You know what I'm saying? It'd be a nigga saying he a man, but you ain't got a type. You'll fuck that nigga that got a wig on. You know what I mean? So you gotta have a type, fam. You gotta be out here. You gotta have a type. What's good with you, Sanity? I seen you up here the other day, nigga. You gotta have a type though. If you ain't got a type, bro, fuck. You gotta like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you just gotta be something that gets your shit up. Or you a female, you gotta be something that gets you moist. We're adults here, I hope. I hope we're adults. I hope no kids are on my shit. Can you leave a like for me, Sanity? What's good with you though? But you gotta have a type. And then that's just kind of how it always goes. Sometimes though, your true divine, your true divine self may have a type other than what your ego's used to. But that might throw a nigga off, but it's still gonna be up your alley. It ain't gonna be nothing that you can't get up to. I'm being real though, fam. It ain't gonna be nothing out of your element. It's gonna be in your element, but it may be different. Because love is love at the end of the day, right? But it's going to be something that you can keep producing with. It's not going to be something, it's going to be right up your alley, is what I'm trying to say. It's not going to be dry. It's not going to be something that can't be tangible. It's going to be right there for you to integrate and for you to evolve with. Because you're going to be evolving no matter what, but it's just, an individual you can evolve with. It may not be perfect, though. That's the thing. A lot of people believe in it's going to be rainbows. Navajo nations. Shout out to you. Nisa Honey, Bear Creek, Youngblood. Shout out to you. Much love. But the love won't be perfect. The love will be perfectly imperfect, meaning it's going to have its ups and downs, but it's perfect because that was meant to happen. Y'all was meant to be there. It's not going to be too chaotic to where it's going to be something you got to heal from. You're going if anything, y'all going to heal together. It's not going to be somebody taking all the energy and the other motherfucker drain. It's not going to be like them past karmic relationships. The true love ain't like that. True love is reciprocation. True love is understanding. True love is unity. So remember that. If you ever got an individual that's trying to sell you this is love, trying to sell you some bullshit from your past, be like, man, it was you thinking delusional. What do you mean? Nah, that person's trying to do you again. That person's trying to one up you again. They miss your energy. That's what it really be. They miss that good ass energy. They miss that support that they ain't getting from nowhere else. So, it's a little weird out here. So anything from your past that you knew you had to heal from, leave it in the past. Because they're always trying to come in whenever something good's happening. Because they can sense something. May not have a pull to you from the past, but they can sense when you're on the verge of meeting somebody that's actually going to reciprocate with you the right way. The way where you don't have to overthink things and what? Why did they do that? Shit like that. A real motherfucker not gonna put you through them loops. They may have trust issues to where they gotta get their guard down, but once they got you in the hooks, they got you in the hooks. And it's up to you to maintain. It's up to you to stay balanced in that situation. Because if it's an upright, divine ordained relationship and you fuck up the bag, there is karma. Trust me. There's karma when you fuck the bag up. In terms of the divine orchestrated something and you fucked the bag up being chaotic and all over the place, being unhealed. Oh yeah, there's repercussions with that. Because now that person got to deal with the shit you done pushed on them. Hey, much love. Much love. I don't know what that's from Trinidad, bro. Where you from? Cape Verde? But they get karma. You get karma from being unhealed and being all over the place in an ordained, orchestrated relationship. Yeah, there's karma with that. There's baggage with that, so you got to work with it. Best thing to do is to heal yourself right now. Just keep healing yourself. Keep working on the wounds if you have any, and keep loving yourself and focusing on yourself. And then when the time comes, you're not going to fuck the bag up. You're not going to overthink yourself out of a relationship, and then when you do get into it, you fuck it up to the point where you got extra karma you don't want. Now, I can't say trust me. I do trust me. I know. Oh, South Africa. Hey, that's what's up. Hey, y'all in here, leave a like. Kearns, Sanity, leave a like for your boy. Nahoni, can y'all leave a like? Much love. It don't cost you nothing to hit that like button. But you heal yourself to the point where you ain't gotta go through inner battles. Cause a lot of people that ain't overly healed, they'll end up seeing something in front of their face and self-sabotage. I'm like, bro, don't do that. It's not fun. Cause they end up, especially if they ain't got the hooks in you, and they see you acting funny, bro, they gonna move away. Then you gonna see them with somebody else, you gonna be pissed off. Trust me. You be like, damn, I fucked that up. It's better to just be like, you know what? I think I'm gonna see what this is about. You work with it. It may have its ups and downs, but it ain't gonna be that bad to where you know you over there losing your fucking hair. You losing sleep over this bitch. Maybe if she giving birth or vice versa, you know, not vice versa, but you know what I'm saying. Y'all gonna be up for that night, but it ain't gonna be something you gonna have to. It ain't gonna be that toxic unless you make it toxic. Unless they make it toxic. Let's keep it a stack. But there's karma with that. You don't just get away empty-handed when it's orchestrated and it's supposed to be a point to it. They're not gonna get off the hook, and you're not gonna get off the hook. So it's better to be upright. It's better to be upright in these situations. My spirit animal's like, I guess he wants to talk to me. All right, buddy. That's my spirit animal. Let me get this dude off me. Cause yeah, bro, I don't want to forget your homie. Hold on. Come on, buddy. Here you go. But yeah, this one. Hey, there's another one. Shit. I'm not gonna lie. If you have a high vibration, you're gonna be attracting animals and shit. Just throw that in there. AKA spirit animals. But this is for entertainment purposes only, by the way. This is for entertainment purposes only. But your love is coming. I can't say everybody, but the true divine individuals that's been working on this stuff, you do got some love coming in. Somebody may have to be assertive. Are you a witch? I'm a shaman. I'm a shaman, and I could be your worst enemy. Just know that. I'm a shaman, and I could be your worst enemy. Just know that. But somebody got to be assertive, because it gets to the point where you be like lackadaisical. You be sleeping at the wheel. Because sometimes it's meant for you to be assertive. Sometimes it's meant for you to be receptive. Notice what type of energy you're in. Notice what type of energy you're in and which one is something that you got to utilize more. And that's the one you must be in. That's the one you must be in. It's like this. Not really which one is lacking, which one is dominant off the top, and which one is like you're just now getting used to it, stepping into like divine feminine, divine masculine, receiving or being assertive. Find out which one you're predominantly in and do the opposite. Do the opposite. And you'll always be in the right situation. That makes sense. I believe that makes sense. But make sure you do that healing. Because if you don't work at it, they'll slip away from you and you won't see them. Did I kill you or something? Are you up? I'm making sure you good, bro. But make sure that you do the healing and the shadow work to make sure that you clear old wounds. You don't want to have wounds. He said canine. Nah, that canine, just something else. I don't tell anybody what my spirit animals are. That's my business. Hey, what's good with you, Sister Loca? You sound like you from Poland or Switzerland. You from Poland? It's going pretty good, bro. Can you leave a like for me? It'll go great if you leave a like. It's going pretty good. I'm alive. Still on my call, still on the path, so it ain't too bad. It'd be great if you leave a like. Big bet. Oh, you from Hungary? It sounds like you got some lingo too. You singing bet and shit? I thought that was an American thing. You got some lingo to you, sonny. We're just speaking about making sure that you're healing yourself so you can receive love the right way, rather than pushing it away and self-sabotaging. Because I see it, but I can't tell you that I self-sabotage some love in my life. I ain't never, you know what I'm saying? I be cooling for real. I be minding my business. But when the time come, we're going to see if I pass the test. When the time come, we're going to see if we pass the test. But I can say for a fact that I've healed a lot of things. Healed abandonment issues. Healed past love life. Healed past life. So we good, but I'm still healing. There's things I still got to work on. I stay humble. There's always things I got to work on. I'm on this plane, nigga. I'm still working on shit. Let's keep it a stack. I ain't perfect now. But when it comes to certain love thing, like things that has to do with love, I am making sure that I fix those things. So if it does come, I'm not over here just fucking it up. I'm not over here fucking the bag up, because that is not a good feeling. You fuck the bag up and shit. Yeah, nobody's perfect. You right about that. Perfectly imperfect, but at least you have integrity and you're growing. That's all that matters. That's all that matters. You got integrity. Hey, shout out to Idona Tucker. As long as you got integrity and you're growing, that's all that matters. Can y'all leave a like for your boy? Because, that's all that matters. And you're loving yourself. That's the most important thing in order to even get love. In order to receive love, you got to love yourself. It's simple, but it's hard if you haven't done it. If you've been overgiven in situations, if you're always a giver. Sometimes you just got to give to yourself a little bit more often than not. A little more often than giving. And then it's a habit. You always focus on what suits you rather than, what suits the public. The people outside of you. It's never really about. Y'all see that spirit animal on the camera? Y'all seen him? Y'all see my spirit animal on the camera? I track all type of shit, man. I can't help it. I track all type of shit. Motherfucking crazy people, sane people. Shit. But I forgot what I was saying. But you just want to make sure you're working on yourself. Oh, bro. You know what's crazy? This shit playing back to me looks perfect. It's looking perfect on my end. I'm looking at myself, bro. It looks clear as day. You know what it is? It's my data, bro. I'm looking at it right now, bro. It's clear as a whistle. If that makes sense. Clear as a clearing window. There we go. As I'm looking at you, bro, I really can't do much about it because as I'm looking at the camera, it looks very clear, So I really can't do much unless I end the video and go back and go to a different space. So I got to use what I got. It really ain't about, it's not really about the quality. It's about the message, sir. Doesn't really matter if you can't see me unless you like me, if you know what I'm saying. If you want me to look cute for yourself. But at the end of the day, I am getting the message out. And as long as you hear the message and you understand what I'm saying, that kind of all that matters. Tell you the truth. Because there's been a video that I dropped the other day that you barely can see my face, but I don't give a fuck. It's about the message. I could give two fucks what the quality look like because I am not perfect. I'm not trying to be some perfect ass YouTuber, bro. I'm a shaman, nigga. I'll be in the motherfucking jungle recording, nigga. It don't matter how this shit look. As long as I'm getting the message out. Remember that. Because I can't make it a blackout read looking like this. I can make it a blackout read looking like this. You feel me? So it is what it is. But yo, make sure that you doing the healing work so you don't fuck up the bag when it comes to love. Because it can happen, yo. You'll have something orchestrated and ordained. This person did the work. He said, bro got like 5 pixels. He did the work. She did the work, but you ain't did the work. Or it'd be he did the work, but she ain't do the work. Just make sure that you continue on doing the work. He said, bro got like 5 pixels. You know what's funny? I'm looking at myself. I look beautiful. He said, if you want more viewers, I'm like, bro, I could care less. I could care less, bro. Because I'm looking at my face. It looks pure. Like, I mean, I could move it around and shit. Because I'm looking at myself, bro. It looks pretty clear. Don't let the quality get in the message. If you're one of those people that want quality over the message, I'd ask you to leave. I'm really here for the playback crew. The motherfuckers that say, hey, I need this message because a great mother sent me on here. I'm not really here for your ego. You know what I mean? Put your ego in the back. But make sure you're doing the work. The work is important. I know how I get if you leave them wounds open, bro. You leave gaps in your mental to be attacked. Man, it's so much shit to that. It ain't even funny. You're all bitter and shit. You think everybody against you. You're closed off to receiving assistance because you got fucked over in the past. Just keep doing the work. Look at that as a learning experience. Like, I was just a fucked up person with a mental illness. Doesn't mean everybody's like that. Doesn't mean everybody like that, you know what I mean? That person just had a fucked up mental. That person has a mental illness. I'm not going to let that deter me from focusing on myself and receiving love in an upright way. I'm not going to let this person with a mental illness get in the way, because a lot of them motherfuckers got mental illnesses. Just keeping it a stack. They take medicine. If they don't take medicine, they need to combat that mental illness. Tell you the truth, you got to combat that mental illness. You know, we're just focusing on what fucked you up in the first place. A lot of trauma, a lot of, things from your childhood, this, that, and the third. Once you heal it, you're not going to have any mental illnesses. Mental illnesses only go in there when you have unhealed wounds. When you have a mental problem, there's something that you keep avoiding. Just keeping it in a stack. And it could have been an experience that you went through that could have been an external, but you still got to work on it because it is yourself. I wouldn't let that shit open up to where it's festering with flies and maggots and all this, that, and the third, to where you're not even focusing on the cut at hand, the wound at hand. You're just focused on what it done to you, being a victim. That ain't gonna get you nowhere. You're all fucked up. Don't just be a victim energy. Like, sometimes you gotta be like, you know what? I came here to grow. This came in my life for me to grow and learn from this shit and never be with somebody like that again. And then when you look at it like that, you never being somebody like that again. It's like, hey, that's the past. But yeah, yo, just got to make sure that leave a like, and you just got to make sure that you're doing the work. Got to make sure that you're doing the work. And let me know if the quality is better. Is the quality better? Because I'm looking at my end. It's looking pretty good. He said, when they tell you, bro, hey, you can say whatever you want. A lot of things don't deserve my attention. I learned that from some teachers that I know. Shout out to the goddesses out there. But just make sure that you're doing the work and don't have those wounds open. Like, because trust me, if you got a wound open from your childhood and you're not working on it, yo, man, your personality kind of gets a little fucked up because there's so much things in your past that's still holding you in the moment. You're not able to really look at what you really are. You're focused on what hurt you, and you have a personality that's defragmented. That's not really your truest potential. You're kind of appreciate it. It's the message, bro. Like, I really can't do nothing about the quality because my data sucks. I'm not on Wi-Fi. You would have literally somebody you're not it's because what hurts you, and you're like so scared to be hurt, and then it kind of makes us a little delusional to where we're not seeing straight. It's just not good. You're not going to see the full big picture. Like if somebody does come in and like when somebody does come in and try to give you the right plate, like in the past, yeah, you probably got some bullshit on your plate. But you learn, like, wait a minute, take accountability. Even when you're a fucking child, confirmation, because you were double confirmation. You came here to work on some things. Even as a child, because come on now, we all have the primal being, the divine primal being, sometimes has a fucked up childhood. Sometimes has a fuck up upcoming. So we know what's a part of the game. Like, you gotta heal. If you don't heal, you'll be in bed all day. You'll be wanting to drink all the time. You'll be wanting to escape all the time. You do drink too much, you will be wanting to cry and big up the past that happened 15 years ago, 16 years ago. Trust me. Instead of just facing it, you rather ignore it. And when it's time for you to face it, you feel guilty about it. You feel shame about it. When really, you just have to see the bigger picture and grow from it. But motherfuckers making it hard when they try to repress it. So that's why I say, in order for you to really have love, you got to work on those things that is setting you back in your past, or things that you have limitations in. Things that you have limitations in. If you're not focusing on those things, you're always going to see something in your face, but you're never going to grasp it. It's always going to leave your hands. It's never going to stay. It is never going to stay. Trust me. I can't say in the past I had something and it slipped away because I didn't value it. I can't say that. I didn't value the connection for confirmation. Double confirmation. I didn't value the connection for what it was, so it slipped away from my hands. I can never get it back. If I could, in the past, I probably would, but now I'm focused on something else. But I'm not gonna lie. Yep. I'm not gonna lie. I did fuck up the bag in the past with an individual. I'm like, you know what? I probably could have worked with that. But I was in some I was in some young nigga energy. Hey, I don't know if you got any niggas in here, but I'm gonna keep it a stack. That young nigga had that polygamy energy. You know, a young nigga trying to fuck everything. It's like, nigga, you got a bitch in the crib, but you trying to fuck everything. Like, damn, nigga, this bitch love you, but you trying to fuck everything, bro. She not gonna be there for you for the whole time. And then you fuck up something good and it's over with. You can't get them back. It's tough. It's tough to go through them situations. I can't say I did go through that. I ain't gonna lie. This was years ago, but I'm like, you know what? That wasn't bad. It was decent, but I fucked the bag up. I kept wanting more and more and more. It's like, man, stop having fantasies of having multiple women, because having that, bro, is like, it comes with a lot of baggage, and you probably don't even want what your true divine self wants. You want some ego shit, so it's never gonna work. You can keep pushing towards it and keep fucking up what's good in front of you, but at the end of the day, you're gonna always try to run back to that one woman that loved you the most. And it's just better off not to even go that route. Better off to just, you know what, I'm gonna sit my black ass down, or my Arab, whatever ethnicity you is, and you just like, you know what? I think I gotta settle with this bitch, because she ain't never showed me nothing bullshit. Once you get to know them and you know they ain't fucked up, but you got that ego coming in your way trying to make you want more and more and more, like, nip that in the bud and be humble and be realistic. We do this shit when we young. Like, we young individuals. I mean, sometimes we just want to experience, but that's how we end up having kids. That's how we end up having all this extra shit we got to work from. Because some of these motherfuckers are wild like hyenas. You may have some integrity and you may want to mingle, but the motherfuckers you mingling with are wild like a hyena. You don't know what it might come with. So, keep that in mind. But that upright individual is tame like a fucking dog at the crib. But you out here trying to fuck with the hyenas and shit. You know what I'm saying? So, just nip it in the bud right now. nip it in the bud. Nip that shit in the motherfucking bud. You know what I mean? Because trust me, I know in my past. Because even when I get in my phases, when that Kundalini acting up, you'll be like, I'm trying to fuck everything. Not everything, but when it comes to your opposite sex, shit like that, you'll be like, man, I'm trying to fuck everything. But then it's like, wait a minute, when you get it down pat, when you work on that primordial energy, like, man, you have some logic behind it. Like, I know damn well I can't take that. Now, unless the great mother tell you got a calling to heal motherfuckers with your rod or with your yoni, that's another thing. I'm not here to tell you what your calling is with today, but for the majority of us motherfuckers, we're supposed to just be with that one individual because they're supposed to bring you to the next level. It's not really supposed to be too many cooks in the kitchen sometimes, if you know what I'm saying. That's why you got to get your ego in check. Sometimes when you don't have your ego in check, it gets hectic to the point where you're not thinking right. You're not thinking how you should. Can you leave a like for me, by the way? You're not thinking like you're supposed to. So it's always good to be realistic. It's always good to be realistic. Be like, you know what? I'm gonna be true to myself. That don't mean you settle for something less than what you're really worth. That don't mean that. That means like be realistic in terms of like, you know exactly what I'm saying. You know exactly what I'm saying. I don't know why people say my camera fucked up, bro. I look at myself, my shit look good as hell. My shit look good, nigga. But yeah, I was on here 37 minutes. I think I gave the message out. I think we all good, fam. I'm gonna look this at on the playback, and we're gonna see if it's all fucked up like they say it. Because I'm looking at myself, bro. I look clear as day. I look clear as day. I gotta go box too. Who knows if I don't even know if I want to fight Terrence Crawford. I think he's working with the enemy. I love Terrence Crawford as an individual, but if you're working for the enemy, I ain't fucking with you. We're gonna have to fight Ike Ibushi. Fuck it. But yeah, bro, I'm out. Yo, if you want to check me out, I mean, I have a website, but I don't do work for people no more, fam. So I gotta revamp my website. I think I'm gonna do that tonight. Figure some shit out with the services, because I'm a man of many gifts. But if you want to support me in any way, you can support me on my give me a cash donation on Cash App. My Cash App is EG Fisker 1. EJJIFISKER 1. That is my Cash App. I'm fucking around. It's EG Fisker 1 though. EJJIFISKER 1. If you want to, send a cash donation, I am on Patreon. My Patreon is patreon.com/ShamanTruths. There's an S at the end of truth. And I will be dropping a few more videos on there tonight. I got them done. I just got to drop them. And if you want to hit me up on my email will be in my about section. I guess you got to click on my channel now, and it's going to say about this channel, and you're going to see me. You're going to see me on there, fam. But that's your boy. I'm out. Peace. I was on here 49 minutes. For this woman I pray.